Hello. This is She Said. How y'all doing? I am out in my garden. I said I was gonna make a little video today. Um, First of all, I've picked a name for my tree. I had three people say what they wanted to name the tree, and I'm using all three of them. I'm using the initials. One lady said that she wanted it. She liked the name Mary. Somebody said they liked the name Pax, Pax. And then somebody, which was my friend, she said she liked the name Victory. So I thought about putting all the names together. And it didn't quite, it was good, but didn't have that pop to it. So I'm going to use MVP. So this tree is the MVP of the garden. This is my first baby from my trees, and I'm going to turn this around, and if this doesn't work out, I'm gonna have to do it all over again because I got something else I want to show you. Okay, so you see this tree? Can you see me? Okay, this is the tree, this is the pot that it's in, and this is the baby that grew from those two trees over there. See, one in the white bucket, one in the red? Those are my original trees. And one's name is Larry Ann, and the other one it's named Connie. So this is, I don't know which one it came from, but it came from a seed from there. And so this is the MVP. See? Okay, now there's some more news that I have that I am just elated about. I've had a lemon tree for about 3 years. Oh, and it's grown. Oh, never mind. Okay. Well, I'm trying to give it away already. I've had a lemon tree for about 3 years, and I've had the lime tree for about 2 years. So I want to show y'all something. This thing is putting off these little blooms like this. Can you see it? I can't tell because I got to really invest in the thing. So that's the bloom. Now, check this part out. Can y'all see this? Can y'all see that? That's my first lemon. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. This is my first lemon. I hope y'all can see it because I can't. This is at a very odd angle. And anyway, that's my baby. And that's my lemon tree. See, it's just a growing. But I'm going to leave it out a little bit longer so it can get some cold hours, I call them. And this is my line. And so the baby just might be a lemon lime, whatever you want to call those. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. So I'm trying to, okay, I pulled that over there. See how long that's gotten? This is getting big too. It's good old air, so a little bit of fertilizer and a lot of rain. So I'm not seeing a lot, but I'm happy with I'm happy with what I'm getting because I just didn't know if they were going to be ornamental or just something that sits there and never puts out something that never puts out a plant or whatever. But anyway, here, this is me. Hi, y'all. Okay, so I'm excited about that. I'm happy about that. I'm going to I'm going to go get in my car. Okay, the other day, my goddaughter came over and she brought her son's girlfriend with her, and we were out here talking. And then I noticed that there was that little lime on there, and I was looking for some more. I haven't seen any more, but that's okay. I'll take what I can get. And just going all through here, we picked some herbs, and she took some herbs home with her to dry, and she makes teas and things out of that. And okay, let me move this. Ooh, oh, that thing dug into the ground. But anyway, I sent her home with some herbs, and I gave her a bucket of ginger. I gave her a little bucket of ginger. So anyway, she can make some things. And she took the flower part off of the. Why in the world can I remember the name of stuff? Okay, this is uh, it's got a tag, Arlene. Look, lavender, lavender. So she took the flower part off of that. So anyway, she got some good stuff. And you know what? This cilantro grew from um, from some from some cilantro plants that I planted, and then they bolted. They made seeds, so I threw the seeds back in the pots. This is actually my second growing this year of cilantro, and my I still love this stuff. This sage is like, oh my goodness. And I think little animals are getting in there, dancing around, playing around in my stuff, which they do. They do that. And I'm hoping to get another jalapeno pepper, a nice big one, so I can make some fire cider out of it. I don't see anything. This is the pepper plant. There's a little something there. Well, there's a little something. Hopefully, I'll get something out of there. Don't know, but we'll see. Yeah, there's been critters digging in the sweet potatoes and everywhere else they've been. They've been all over the place. But anyway, let's go to the car. Y'all know that's my place. I can sit down and and talk to y'all. But I have lost my cup that I drink out of. It's really a bottle, and I've lost it. I have no idea where it is. Okay, my squash. See, okay, there's a flower down there. I hope y'all can see it. And there's another one down there. And there's a squash. See a squash? A zucchini. And there's the little bloom. So it's a little something going on out here. I'm believing God that next year there will be more, because this hasn't been a good year physically for me. So here we go. We're going to go sit in the car for a while. Hi, Darlene. Fine. How you been? Good. Good. All right. Oh well, this is not gonna work. Y'all sit here for a minute. All right. I'm in the car. And oh, I didn't want to bang my head on this door. Okay. Can y'all see me? Yes, you can see me. Okay. Woo-hoo. Well, anyway, I'm just not coming out of the house. It's way after 3, I'm sure. I'm not really sure what time it is, but it's after 3. Okay. Somebody sent out a flyer to our neighborhood. Okay. I don't think I'll be joining y'all. But anyway, I'm here. I'm here, y'all. Let's see. I got a window down so I can get some air. Okay. Now, I just wanted to show you all that. I was just so excited about the baby little lemon. And I wanted to show y'all because I'm proud of them, of my little whatever it's producing. Now, my first year, it didn't do a whole lot, but I was just so pleased with what. Oh, I'm sorry. I am so sorry, y'all. I was so pleased with what I had to grow in my yard. And then the second year was a little bit better. Then I had to have surgery on my knee. So I wasn't just like out there all the time. And you can ask people to do things for you. They're going to do it the way they want to do it if they do it at all. So it didn't get watered the way it could have while I was recuperating and all. And actually the same thing with whatever else you ask a person to do. They'll do what they want to do. They'll half-heartedly do it. They'll do it to the max. They'll break stuff. They'll mess stuff up, whatever, because it's not theirs and their heart's not in it. And I know that God tells us to do things as if it's unto Him. If we're going to do anything for somebody, if we're going to work, if we're going to volunteer and not get paid, or if we're going to get paid, we should do things as unto Him, which means we're supposed to do our best as if God is looking at us, because He is looking at us. He is watching us. I'm not going to rip that out, but okay. So anyway, that's how we're supposed to conduct ourselves. There's ways that we're supposed to conduct ourselves, and I know that God is dealing with me on walking in love toward people, the love walk, the love of God toward people. And I know I've noticed about myself that as I've gotten older, I've gotten more bold, and I'll open my mouth and I'll say stuff that when I was younger I wouldn't say. Even as a young adult, I wouldn't say. I was that lamb. I remember when I was expecting my son, and I was a lamb until he was born. Then I turned into a mama bear. All my existence was to protect him from anything and anybody. So sometimes I would roar. Sometimes I would have to use my hands. Sometimes I would give a look. And sometimes I would like pull the person to the side and give them the what for, and let them know I don't appreciate this. That ain't happening, and you need to go on somewhere. Just get on with it. So I'm just saying that has been part of my experience growing up, and now even more so. He wants me to walk in love toward people, and the thing is that I want to walk in love toward people. I wonder why I get angered, why I get heated, why I get triggered, and all that stuff when I'm just trying to live my life, mind my business, and do what I need to do for me. Now, that doesn't mean that I don't help people along the way. There's people that I help. I don't even know I'm helping them because I just do what I do, and then It just happens. Like, for instance, I told you about the little pantry boxes we have here in town, and I call them blessing boxes because that's what I first originally heard them being called. And I'll go put food in them, and then I said, well, you know what? If they need food, they probably need some toiletries, also some hygiene items. So I started putting that in there. I don't know who these people are. I thank God that I'm on the giving side because it could be me out there on the needing it side. So, like I said, I'm trying to mind mine, do what I need to do to take care of me. I don't want to be the one with my hand out talking about, oh, I don't have, gimme, my name is Jimmy. I don't want to be that person. Now, there has been a time when I was in need and I had a baby on my hip. I wasn't going around asking people for this, that, and the other, da, da, da. I asked my father for what I needed, and he supplied everything that I needed. Even went on a budget or very limited income, and I asked God for what I needed, and He showed me how to budget. I was never taught. I wasn't taught. So that's what happened. Now, the other day, we had a very rough day at work. Some people don't do their work. They look around to see who's working, and they want to see how they can hide and skate out and skip out. And they'll see one person doing like a job, and it really requires two people, and it's one person over there doing it, and they're like three and four people huddled together talking and laughing and kikiing, but they don't come and help that person get their job done. You could do something small like make some boxes or load up the hopper where the parts go in, or whatever it is. You could take a broom and sweep the floor so people don't trip on that cardboard. That's, the little pieces that fall off when you make a box. Some people know, some people don't, but they have punch outs and all this stuff. And then there's that box dust, the dust that comes off the box because it's rubbing and it's going whatever. Okay, so anyway, I saw these people not help this person. I was doing the same thing that person was doing, but my work area is more compact. Their work area is more spread out. So that's more steps they got to take to get to a machine to do whatever needs to be done. Um, there's It's just a difference. I had bigger parts, so it didn't take me as long to 100% inspect these things that were coming out of the box. Now, the other person, they had a whole lot. They had more than double the parts that I had because their parts were much smaller, and they had to inspect them. And it really should have been two people on that machine at all times, but for whatever reason, they didn't do it. I was having a hard time because every time I would go on break, I would have my boxes. This is just me. This is just how I do things. When I get comfortable on a job, I find out ways to make my job easier on myself, which means if the machine is down, it's not running, they're back there fixing it, I'm making extra boxes. I'm making extra packs, tray packs for the boxes to go in. I'm loading, making sure the hoppers are loaded up, stuff like that. Make sure my paperwork is in order. I saw people come over and move stuff on my work stand, move it around. I had stuff, I was doing stuff and they moved around. So I'm lost because you done moved my stuff. Because I feel like if it's where I left it, I can just go to it, boom, boom, get up and go to the next thing. Then when I need to see something else, what's next, what's going on, write something down. It's right there where I left it. But people move your stuff and they don't care about that, and they don't try to put things back where you got it, where they got it from. And Just little things like that, and it's not little when you're working, when you're trying to get this done and you're all by yourself and la di da. It's mm-mm. And I just said, Father God, why am I angry? I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be angry. I just want to get this night over with and be done with it. Go home, go to sleep, mind my business, da da da. So when I was finished with my work and I was ready to go home, the little thingamabopper got to beeping. I said, oh, no, you're not. Oh, yes, it was. And it was telling me that my blood sugar was low. Somebody wanted to talk to me. I said, you need to hold that because I need to eat before I die. And I went and washed my hands. And when I came out of the bathroom, I got my bag and I started eating. The person started talking to me, telling me what was going on. And they were saying the same stuff that I was telling you. The stuff that was getting on my nerves was getting on her nerves. So I knew exactly what she was talking about because I observed those people who were talking, just standing there talking, laughing, while they saw this one person about break her neck trying to do a job that two people should have been on. So as for me, I'm gonna keep praying for myself because I need prayer too. I'm gonna keep praying for myself. Some people think it's selfish when you pray for yourself. I beg to differ with you, darling. You better pray for yourself because what if ain't nobody else praying for you? And I pray for myself that I become a better person, that I become a person that certain things just don't bother me. Don't have no wreck out here. Ooh, people don't want to slow down. Um. Anyway, I pray that I mature into the person that God wants me to be, cause I ain't there yet. I'm not. I ain't there yet. I'm on my way, but I'm not there yet. Um, this same night, no, it was the night before last night. I'm on the machine. I'm on the same machine that I was on, and I am trying to get my paperwork together. And somebody that I know, I've worked with her before. She's a nice person. She really is. She is a nice person. But why did she walk up to me and knee me in my knee, the one that needs surgery? And I hollered at her. I didn't turn around and look and see who it was, didn't care who it was. I told her, stop, why you kneeing me? Or whatever I said to her. I don't remember what I said to her. And then she saw that I was upset and she just kind of froze and didn't say anything. Then I moved out of the way and I let her do her paperwork. I said, where you been? I ain't seen you in a long time. She did not say a word to me. She didn't say a word. So, and that's fine. That's fine. So anyway, somebody had a problem with the paperwork. I had already done the paperwork. I did the paperwork twice. The first time I did it, it was wrong, and I marked the stuff out and I initialed it so that they would know it was me that did it. And time goes on. This lady's like, no, 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 this is not right. Da da da, blah blah blah. And I said, well, the tech has the paperwork. I'm gonna go and ask him for it. I said, did you check it? He said, no, I didn't check it. I guess he was just gonna turn it in without checking it. I don't know. So he gave it back to me, and I went over it again, and I said, I'm sorry, but this is what I got. And she said, well, this is the way I do it. I said, well, I'm doing it the way I was taught to do it. I said, you're probably using a different formula, and I'm not saying that you're wrong, but this is what I got. I've done it 3 times already. Then she was asking this one guy, did you do the paperwork? And he, oh, no, I didn't do that. I said, I did the paperwork. Why am I getting loud with folks? because I was tired of the mess. I was real tired of the mess. And what what happened was the whoever was on the first shift, they did not claim. They wrote the information down, but they did not claim any of that. So that stuff was left there, and it looked like I didn't know what I was doing when I did know what I was doing. Okay, I had a calculator. Okay, there's a formula that's written out on the paper on how to do it. So anyway, I remember somebody when I yelled, they were like, "Oh," like that, like, "Oh," like that, and I was like, first of all, I don't like people walking on eggshells around me, and I don't like. Now this lady, she did not accuse me of anything, but this guy, he should have done his job. He didn't do it. I did it, and it was my job to do. But if he was whatever his position was that night, he should have come over. He should have checked on me. He should have checked on the paperwork, all this kind of stuff. But no, he was over there with his friends laughing and talking and giggling while they were they left other people to struggle. And the thing of it is that we are not in their department. We work there when they need somebody. We don't have work in our department. We work there and you know do what we need to do to make our paycheck. So anyway, stuff like that just gets on my nerves. You're laughing, talking, over there dancing to the music, turning the music up loud. You're doing whatever it is you're doing, but you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Do what you're supposed to be doing and laugh and talk after work or whatever. Or if you can do it at the same time, that's fine. If I had okay, the, this is something that I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to have me a little bitty bake shop. Not nothing great big, just a little bake shop where people could come and maybe have what do you call it? Maybe have a card party or have a meeting and say, "Oh, can we use your place for a meeting?" Okay, well, I'm gonna charge you this amount of money. Or it's gonna be called a donation. You're gonna donate this amount of money to use because most people they're not gonna clean up and they're gonna damage something and whatever else. So anyway, moving right along. I've always wanted to have a place like that, and I've always thought that it would be something that the community could use to just have a little entertainment. We're just going to have a card party. We're going to play cards all night, or we're going to play board games, or we're going to have a meeting and we're going to talk about these issues and that issue or whatever like that. Okay, now y'all got to go, and I'm going to clean up so that I can be up at 0 dark 30 in the morning so I can make me some old baked goods. Okay, so then time is still rolling on. I said to myself, and I mean this, my employees will not be allowed to be disrespectful and rude to my customers. And my customers are not allowed to be rude and disrespectful to my employees. If there's not going to be mutual respect, then whoever is not being respectful, they can go and don't have to come back. You can talk about me, you can call me all kinds of names because you do it anyway. You do it anyway. So you can just, march on off into the sunset and call it a day. I don't understand why people think that they're always right and they get mad at you because you're mad at them because they weren't doing their job and you're paying them to do a job or they're getting paid to do a job and you're needing help. You're struggling over there and they are not, I don't even know how to say it. They're not acting right. They're not doing right. They're not doing what is right. Even if you agreed to a penny a day and somebody else, they're making $5. I've heard people say, I don't get paid to do this. They make more money than I do. But you agreed to do a job and you are not doing it, and you are causing, you causing folks to turn purple and blue and stuff because they mad. You know, I don't want to get my blood rate up, my heart rate up, my this, that, and the other, my blood pressure and all that. I don't want all that to be up and bouncing around because of what somebody else chose to do. The day is coming. I'm just saying, the day is coming. You can't just treat people any kind of way and think that it's going to go well with you, because it's not. Because, see, first of all, we're all God's creation. I'm not saying we're all God's children, because everybody ain't God's child. But we're all God's creation, and He's looking at you, shaking His head like, I'm going to give you another chance to get that right. And you need to apologize. A lot of people, they refuse to apologize for stuff they did. They be like, well, maybe if I don't say nothing, it'll go away. Maybe they'll forget about it. People don't forget about stuff that easily. I can have something against you. I can have something against you, and I can forgive it, but I ain't gonna forget that, because you're liable to do it again. And you know what? People have done it again. When you have a problem with somebody and you go to them and you talk to them, you say, all right, friend, or all right, acquaintance, or all right, coworker, whomever you may be in my life, I tell you, this is what you did, and this bothers me. I don't like how you treat me. Or I say something to you about your behavior and you don't change. Guess what? We're not friends, because you're not even trying to make it right. A lot of times people say, oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And they keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. They say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Da, 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 da. Okay, then why you keep doing it? It's too easy for you to hurt my feelings. It's too easy for you to say things out of your mouth that you know are not right. And you keep doing it. And that just don't sit well with me. So my thing is, if you don't care about how I feel, or you don't care about what you're doing to me, you think it's all right to just club me over the head every day. Every time you see me, you hit me in the head, boop, 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 boop. Baby, that's not going to fly. That ain't going to work. So what you need to do is you need to either tighten it up or just forget about me being your friend. That's me. Now, you let people treat you any way you want to. That's between you and them. But that's not, baby, that don't fly over here. And like I said, I can forgive you, and you won't even know I'm mad at you. And as a matter of fact, I probably won't even be mad at you. But friend, that's a term that is used so loosely, like the word love. We tell everybody that we love them. We're supposed to love everybody, but do you really love people when you keep doing stuff like that to folks, be hurting folks' feelings and irritating folks and getting on folks' nerves and all that foolishness? Honey, I don't know what to say to you. I really do not know what to say to you. And it's really, really very sad that a person would just do what they want to do, hurt somebody. I don't get it. Once a person let me know that me walking up to them and whatever, adjusting their collar, if that irritates them, oh, I don't like it when you do that. Don't do that. I don't like people touching me. Then that means I'm supposed to keep my hands off of you. I don't care if you my friend or not. If you really my friend, I know. Okay, you friend, this friend. I'm pointing and I can't even see. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, this friend don't like when you are touching them. So I should keep my hands off of that friend. Love them anyway. Keep on going. And if I put my hands on you, like pat you on the shoulder. Wait a minute, baby. Let me show you the. I'm so sorry. I forgot. I'm sorry. And do my best not to do it no more. And then if you in traffic, snatch you up out of traffic, and then you can say what you want to say, but at least your butt ain't dead. But I'm just saying, you you say you love somebody, and you keep hurting them over and over and over again. That sounds like to me something that drug addicts and alcoholics do. They say stuff like, "Oh, you my best friend. I love you. Can I borrow $3?" No, baby, I ain't got $3. Then you get cussed out because you ain't got $3 to borrow to lend them, and they're like, "Yes, you do. I know you do. You just got paid yesterday. I know you got $3." No, sweetie, I told you I don't have $3. Well, why don't you have $3? See, that's how people act. I remember somebody in my life, ain't mentioning no names. One day they might see this, but that's okay. They will recognize themselves, so they can just blame themselves. If you didn't want it talked about, you shouldn't have did it. If you didn't want to talk about it, you shouldn't have said it. And that's why I have learned, shut my mouth, don't tell people stuff, because they be telling all your business. And people will come back and tell you what they said. So I remember this person, every time I would forgive them, they were going to do something else. And I would forgive them, they do something else. I forgive them, they do something else. And I started crying out to God. I said, Father God, I don't understand. I don't understand. I know you say you're supposed to forgive a person 7 times 70 in a day. You forgive them 7 times 70 in a day. So you just keep on forgiving, keep on forgiving, keep on forgiving. What's wrong with them? Why are they still acting like this? Why are they still treating me this way? X, Y, Z, and some more and some more. And I asked God. One day I prayed a prayer and I said, Father God, I forgive them. I'm tired. I forgive them. And I'm not going to miss heaven on account of them. I'm going to forgive them. I'm not going to hell for unforgiveness. That's not going to happen. So I said, Father, what I can't forgive, what I don't know how to forgive, what I can't find it in myself to forgive, I ask you to forgive them through me. I got the biggest breakthrough I ever had in my life. I ain't had one to match it yet. Now, God has been good to me and He's given me more than I got from that experience. But there was not need for a breakthrough. God lets me know when I should be quiet, just sit back and wait and watch. And that's what I do. I sit back and wait and watch. And I can see things coming. What I do with my keys? I can see things coming. I know a lot of people say, they will say stuff like, oh, I got a feeling and I see and I know and this is okay. Well, you're going to be super spiritual and you do that, but did God tell you to tell people that? Some things we should keep to ourselves and just watch it play out and just know. I remember being a little girl and just had a knowing of some things. I'm like, what in the world? Yep, this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. It's like I could see it. And it would happen. I was like, wow. And then people be talking about, I said, well, I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. But I know a lot of people who would say I knew it was gonna happen. And I'm wondering, did they really know it was gonna happen? Or they just saying that because it happened? They would be, yeah, well, I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen. Okay, then why weren't you prepared for it? Especially if you're an adult, why were you not prepared for it? Just saying, just asking a question. That's all I'm asking. So anyway, I'm just reminiscing on my week, reminiscing on my couple of bad days in a row. When people gonna walk up to you and knee. You know, all the time I don't wear my brace on the outside of my pants. And I had a girl say something to me. She's my friend's daughter. She's my friend too. But anyway, she said, I was wondering why you was wearing your pants up. One leg was up higher than the other one. Da 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 da. And I just busted up laughing. She said, well, I see you got your brace on. Well, I wear the brace every day. I guess people ain't paying attention. I don't know. And then sometimes I do wear it on the inside. People can't see it. But everybody has seen me enough to where they know that I wear a brace. Just because I don't have a brace on doesn't mean my leg is healed and you need to be kneeing me in my leg. Did you think about that? I'm just saying, did you think about that? It's not a good idea to walk up to somebody and knee them in their leg, whether it's a sore leg, a hurt leg, a almost falling off leg, or a perfectly fine leg, because you might hit it just right and mess it up. Lawsuit, lawsuit, lawsuit. Because first of all, in certain environments, you're not supposed to be doing no horseplay anyway. That's what we called it in the military, horseplay. No horseplay. You have to be aware of what's going on around you. You have to be aware of who's around you. And you have to be, I'm going to say, on good behavior. You can't be throwing hands at people. Because, a lot of people, they play and they be like play fighting and all that stuff, smacking each other in the face. You'll hit the wrong one and you won't get up. Somebody going to have to come assist you getting you up off the ground. I'm just saying. But is anybody listening to me? I wonder. I wonder. I wonder. Okay. It's hot out here. I wonder what the temperature is. Why do I keep taking the key out of the ignition, knowing that I'm hot. Liable to have a hot flash in a second. I just want to see what the temperature is. It's 81 degrees. No wonder it's so hot. But I do have the windows cracked. I don't I don't like sitting in cars with the windows rolled all the way up because rolled down because uh people are rude and they'll throw trash in your car. They'll spit. They'll throw drink, stuff like that, and they'll laugh about it. It's funny to them. They laugh and they say, I didn't mean to hit you with that water. I didn't think that spit would go in the car." Or, well, why would you want to spit at somebody's car anyway? Would you want somebody spitting at yours? Anyway, I'm just saying, y'all, people be doing some stuff and they, for some reason, haven't learned. I know there's a lot of things that I was not taught as a child, but I was an observant child. Maybe not as observant as I should have been, but I was observant. And I learned a lot by observing other people. I saw what I didn't want to be, and I saw what I did want to be. And you mix that with how I was made, and this is what you get. Yes, I get excited. I get happy. I get overjoyed. And I get loud sometimes. And then sometimes you can't get a peep out of me. That's how I'm made. I remember my mother getting upset with me because she thought I was mad at her. She said, "Why aren't you talking? Why won't you talk to me?" And I'd be like, "I ain't got nothing to say." And I guess she felt like maybe I was punishing her or something, because I know that husbands and wives do that. I've watched husbands and wives as I was growing up. They would get mad at each other and wouldn't talk, and the other one would be trying to talk, and then they'd get mad. The one that was talking, trying to communicate, would get mad at the one that wasn't talking. And a lot of times I don't talk because I don't want to say the wrong thing. Oh, somebody's going the wrong way. I saw them. They're going the wrong way. Oh, Jesus. They went the wrong way on the one-way street. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Yes, somebody drove the wrong way on the one-way street. They do that quite a bit around here, not paying attention. But anyway, I I talk when I have something to say, and sometimes I talk too much. And then there's times when I don't say anything because I don't have anything to say, and I'm listening to other people. What is your opinion? Whatever, whatever. What is my opinion? I haven't formulated an opinion yet. I don't know enough about the subject matter. So I just be quiet. And I have watched people who they were like arguing, husbands and wives even. They mad at each other, whatever. And oh, so I get the silent treatment, huh? Then the person say something, then they get smacked in the face. Mm-mm. That ain't right. That ain't cool. That's not nice in any kind of shape, form, or fashion. So I don't even understand. If somebody don't want to talk to me, baby, I can go talk to myself. I can talk to me. I can go talk to God. I can go talk to somebody else. But some people, you already know you don't want to talk to them because they're talking about other people. They are stirring up poop. They are making fun of people, and a whole lot of other stuff that they shouldn't be doing. And then some people are baiting you, trying to see what you're going to say and go back and tell what you said. They ain't going to say what they said. They, oh, yeah, she said da 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 about you. Yep, they'll bait you. They will do it. Who that squirrel got a long tail? Oh, my. But anyway, this is some of the stuff that I've been through this week. And I've had a short week. It didn't seem very long. I don't know how many days I worked this week. It's like I blinked my eyes because I had several appointments early in the morning and I was walking around half dizzy. I'm like, I need a nap. I need some sleep. I need a rest or something because this ain't working for me. And, you're expending all that energy in the early morning hours before you're even supposed to be awake. It's something else. That's all I can say. It's something else. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I was wondering if I should go out. Oh, Jesus. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. I didn't even see it. Okay. We had a little near miss over here. But God is good. He be protecting them babies. Yes, he does. And the lady that was driving had her eyes all the way wide open. She was looking out. Oh, yeah. So anyway, y'all, this is what I've gone through this week, and we will talk. I want you all to remember to walk in love toward people and love the people, even the people that are not so lovable, even those ones that just keep on talking and over there in the corner laughing and not helping and any and everything else they doing. Just love them. And like I said before, do not love people to your detriment. You love them, but not to your detriment. You don't give everything you got to them and then you have nothing, because they're not going to come back and give you part of what you gave them, and they're not going to try to pay you back either. They'll be like, oh, well, this is part of my income. You know, what you gave me, that's, I consider that part of my income. I couldn't make it without this $35 you give me every time you get paid. Mm-mm. You gotta watch people and watch yourself, not to your detriment. Walk in love toward people. Love the unlovable. Love the unlovely. Love the ones that talk about you like a dog. Love them anyway, because they don't know what they're doing. If they had any sense, they wouldn't be doing that. If they knew who God was, everybody knows of God, but everybody don't know God. So therefore, what I am saying is, they don't have the knowledge that you may have of God. So you love them anyway. That don't mean you got to have them over to your house for a cookout. That don't mean you got to have them in your house for dinner or tea or whatever it is. You like, come on over my house. We're gonna watch a movie. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. I remember getting told about a lady that that called somebody and told them that she was mad at them because the person didn't invite them over to their house for whatever. Oh, you invite other people over, but you didn't invite me over. I'm gonna say this. My Father God allowed me to have the home that I have. Okay? He gave it to me to use for as long as I choose to use it. If I don't do something ridiculous and lose my home, or a disaster doesn't strike and I still am able to use my home because it's been deeded to me. I done paid it off and XYZ and all that other stuff. And as long as all of that is in place, then that's mine and I can use it. And I do not have to have anybody in my house that I don't want in my house. And I let it be known years ago that I let it be known years ago that don't be volunteering my house to anybody. Don't, how do I say this? Don't volunteer my house to anybody, and don't tell anybody, well, you could go ask her. Just tell them, no, don't ask her. Let them know from the beginning. Because if you don't want your feelings hurt and their feelings hurt, just don't do that. If a person comes to me themselves and asks me, um, do you have a house? Do you have how many rooms you got and all that kind of stuff? First of all, I'm not going to tell them. I'm not giving them no information. I'm going to tell them, Uh, why do you need to know all this? Why do you want to know all this? Because as far as I'm concerned, that's none of your business. Well, I lost my job and I lost my apartment and I need a place to stay. Well, baby, they got shelters all over the place around here. And I'm going to give you an address that you can go to. And if they don't have any room for you, they can probably give you a referral to go to another place. Okay, I'm not a nasty person. I'm not oh, I don't want nobody. I don't want this and I don't want that. Well, I don't want this and I don't want that. But what I'm saying is, you need to hit bottom sometimes. Because I remember when I came back to this place with my child on my hip, and I was staying in my mama's house, and I'm like, this ain't gonna work. Every grown person need their own. So my brother took me to a place to see if there was room in this shelter, and there was room in the shelter. So I got a room in the shelter, and I was doing what I was supposed to do, doing my chores. I would leave every day to handle business and all that, and I got, I got information and stuff that I needed. And then time goes on, and okay, I'm watching the kids. Um, time is going on, and I wound up having to stay another. They ain't even stop. Uh, I wound up having to stay another couple of weeks, and I went to the person at the office and I asked him. I said, "This is what's going on. I don't have an apartment ready yet, so could I stay for another 2 weeks?" And they said, "You've done everything we've asked you to do. You help other people. Um, you this, that, and the other, whatever all she was saying. You keep your room clean, la di di la di da. So yes, you can stay another 2 weeks." I said, "Okay, thank you so much." I wound up staying one more week, and then I went on and moved into my apartment. We stayed in that apartment for 7 years. I couldn't believe it was 7 years. And then we moved into this house. That don't make me better than nobody else just because I got a house. It don't. Don't make nobody better than nobody else. People got much finer houses than I have. People got finer houses than I will ever have. So that doesn't make me better than anybody. All I'm saying is that I have my own trust issues. I don't trust people. I know people will steal. I have family members that will steal. You sit there long enough, they'll throw you across their shoulder and run off with you. Steal you. How y'all like my new glasses? I like them. I can see, y'all. I can see. But anyway, I know this, and I don't want to have to deal with stuff like that. When I'm not at home, what are you packing out of my house? That's the same for family members. That's why I don't ask family, "Oh, you don't have a place, you can come stay with me." No. No, 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 no. Because I know people. And I'm not saying everybody's like that, but if I don't know you, I'm assuming that you are probably like that. So therefore, to not have disagreements, not be at war with each other and all that stuff, then we're just not gonna do that. You go move in with somebody else. You move in with one of your family members. That's who you need to move in with. Move in with the people that you know, the people that know you. That's That's just me. That's how I be acting. It is. I know people will come to your house and they will clean out your medicine cabinet. They'll clean out your laundry room, take all the soap and uh these babies and these bicycles. They trying to ride their bicycles and scooters, and for some reason we get a little extra busy on this street today. I don't get it. But anyway, back to what I was saying. You don't know what people will do. They'll take your stuff and they'll give it to their friends and relatives and stuff. Like, I brought you some laundry detergent. I brought you some toilet paper. I brought you some this. I thought maybe you could use that. Trying to get in their good graces. So whenever they they need a place to stay again, they can say, well, you remember I brought you this and I gave you that. You know, I was trying to be a blessing to you, and you won't let me have this and you won't let me stay with you. Well, everybody is not meant to live with everybody. And like I said, every grown person's supposed to have their own. If you grown, you call yourself being grown and stuff, you need to manage your money, do the best you can. If you need a roommate, get you a roommate. But I'm not roommate material. I'm not. I had enough of that roommate stuff in the military. I sure did. Well, y'all, I'm watching these babies, and they they're riding their bicycles and all that kind of stuff, and I do not want to see nobody get hurt. So I'm going to. The auntie's on the porch watching them, but I'm going to get off of here because I started talking again. So just love them regardless. Just love them regardless. That doesn't mean you have to hurt yourself or do without because you gave to somebody else. Um, Psalms 91, Romans 10 9 10, 23rd Psalms. Those are all good ones. All good ones. Do your own research. Find out what it means for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Okay? All right. Well, y'all be blessed. And it's been over an hour. I've been running my mouth. I hope y'all. I'm gonna look at the beginning of this video and see if y'all could see what I saw. If not, I'm gonna have to do this all over again. Okay, y'all have a wonderful, blessed day and get out there and do something great. Okay. All right. Love you. Bye bye.